Regardless, you're buying a property for your own use or for investment purposes, always remember, buying a property requires a lot of homework and research because a single mistake could cripple your finances. Hi, I'm Janice. I'm a real estate agent. I created a few videos to share with you some basic property knowledge. I do hope through my sharing, it will be able to assist you to be a good consumer when it comes to Malaysia property.
In these videos, I'm going to share with you the topics on the new development properties and the resale property. It can be quite challenging while making a choice between to buy a new development property or a resale property. I'll be sharing with you some of the information of the pros and cons on both of these types of properties so as to assist you to make your best right choice. Let's first look into some of the pros and cons informations on the new development property. You can purchase new development property at stages as early as before construction, or under construction period, or at fully completed stage. New developed property are sold directly from developers. And of course, you can always purchase the property cheaper during early stages compared to a later stage. Capital cost is one of the main reasons most people prefer to purchase a new development property than a subsale property. There are some developers absorb all legal documentations and processing fees, while some requires purchaser to pay partial of the legal fees as well as the fees for the memorandum of transfer. Since most developers bears full or partial of the legal transaction fees of new development property, purchasers are tied to legal firms which are appointed by the developer. The speed and services that each and every legal firms would offer would be factors affecting our next legal process if we are selling our property at a later time. Developers usually will give early buyers with bigger and generous discount offers. Some developers will offer free gifts like furniture and or electrical appliances attached to those property units which they are selling. Even so, sometimes you might need to be mentally prepared that the quality or the durability of some furniture or electrical appliances might not be guaranteed or up to your expectations. Some new development property are so much so affordable that you can own a property with either a low upfront or without any upfront. Purchasing a property with less or without upfront means that you are borrowing more money from the bank, which in turn leads to a higher monthly installment. New property also allows you to save some of your renovation costs as most of its design and outlook structure are usually modern and unique. The windows, the door, the wall paints, etc. are all brand new and usually provided by the developer. If your property is under residential title, then you are entitled with a defects liability period whereby between this time, developers are responsible to repair any faulty workmanship discovered for your new property at no cost under their project work. No matter what, it still requires some patience for defects problems to be solved, as there are other property units of the same project are in the queue too. New launch property usually requires a long waiting time until the home is completed. Sometimes, purchaser might even need to wait even longer due to some internal or external issues which lead to an overdue date of handover keys. New launch property buyers do bear the risk of the developer abandoning or delaying a project due to cash flow problems, as well as uncertainty on the quality of the final product, as buyers will only expose building models and show house gallery. Upon completion of the same new project, investors will receive keys alongside with other new owners who might also be investors. So, there might be some challenges fighting for talent, and the rental fee for the future time might also be too early to judge at the current time. We shall proceed to the details on the pros and cons on resale property. Some people prefer to purchase what they can see. One of the pros of subsale property is what you see is what you get.
You'll be able to judge and calculate an amount right away how much you can save on or spend based on the current conditions on the property. You'll be able to observe the surrounding populations, the market rental value, the environmental conditions whereby all these observations could assist you in considerations to make your best right choice. Buyers can choose to engage legal firms according to their own preference to assist them for the whole transaction process. It's sometimes possible to make an early arrangement of keys collection for early renovation for their property. And renovation fees inclusive or exclusive of wiring and piping restoration, etc., which depends on the conditions of each different property. Over the recent years, the quality works of a builder is one of the main issues which causes conflicts in real estate and society. And of course, there are other factors which affect consumers' trust and confidence towards a builder. So regardless it is a resale or new launch type of property, buyers should also check on the reputation of the developer's background of that specific property they are interested in. You may click on the link we provided to check on the new updated blacklisted developers name list.